Us back.
Oh gosh.
All right.
Oh, Discord.
Everything looks
Why
good.
let's
We're
wait,
back.
Discord.
Was
All
a
right.
crash as I went to BRB before, but everything
Yes.
looks good.
Alrighty. Well, as we pick back up from the break, the one half of the party has been exploring the Cloud Mirror. The other half, we're now going back a little bit in time to earlier in the day when the twins and Paizane headed over to Renati. I will throw us on the good old Renati map. It's been a bit. There's also a little bit of a change. As you guys step out of the tree, you note the sky is a different shade of blue than you were familiar with,
Oh.
as there appears to be a shimmering dome of energy surrounding the main city of Renati.
Oh, this must be what Avosi was working on.
Avosi was busy. He was very busy.
You know, probably so the
Pretty.
crater doesn't get bigger.
You see Paizane's like, oh, shit. This is a bigger wall of force than usual.
It is. It is a very big wall of force. Alright, well,
Our tasks are parasending stones.
first we are going to the forge to check on Haria's weapon.
And that was my next one.
We can go there first.
Wherever's closest.
So down to the
That's what we'll do
forge.
first.
Alrighty. You guys head down over to the Barazard Forge. Considering it's actually about the exact same time. You almost no loss of time really as far as time zones go. So it's midday, a little busy. But the moment you guys walk in, Kariel kind of like perks up. It's like, oh, didn't expect you all to be back so soon. How was Bardest?
Well, we are still... It's complicated.
Paizane's like, we're teleporting back around.
Violent.
It's kind of a whole phase. We'll be back there in like 5 minutes or whatever after we're done shopping. Oh, of course. Of course, transposition magic, right. Well, one moment, I didn't forget. And he'll go in the back and he'll pull out, it's like wrapped in some like nice silks to keep it, in good shape. Pull out a perfectly polished, beautifully sharpened tarosclave.
Beautiful.
Finish this
You
up.
always do such good work.
Thank you. I try. Do you have what she owes me, or?
Yes, Paizane has the,
Paizane.
gold.
Paizane reaches in,
He has
hands him what he's owed.
funny alligator. We can't
like,
trust
looks in.
Mira.
Hefts it. Pleasure doing business. I'll hand over Tarosclave to Paizane. Oh, while you're here,
And the anvil.
yes, we discussed proceeds. I had a bit more of an appeal for it than I expected. Here's your cut. And he hands you guys 9,000 gold.
And that was promised that I could spend, if you remember.
You're not. No one here, so
I know.
you're talking to
I
no one.
don't have Peria or Q to yell at
Paizane,
me.
You want to hold her?
It's mostly Q. It's mostly
No.
Q. I know.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and, for the purposes, it's gonna be in the party fund, but we have, that leaves 14,000 with us. Because we spent,
Yes.
we brought 10. No, we brought 10 or 9,000.
We just spent 5.
Brought 10
spent
with
5,
us.
Gave 5 to Kariel, have 5 left. He gave you 9, you have 14.
Yep. Okay. Just checking. All right.
Well, we're glad that it was useful for you.
Yes.
Oh, it's been extremely helpful. Loaning out constantly enchanted weapons on a short-term basis. It's more profitable than you'd expect. The Aura Guardians make use of it mostly.
That makes sense. So the sky looks different.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a couple months now. But
How's
Oh.
defense going?
I mean, I don't really see much need for it personally. We haven't been attacked or anything, but I suppose
Mm.
it's a matter of expecting something. I did hear the announcement just like a week ago that the war is apparently over, so that's good news. Seems a bit weird to have this now, but
Very good news.
can never be too ready. This is
Right.
very impressive. I haven't seen something like this since back in the day, so it's very good.
Uh, do you know where Avosi is staying these days by chance?
That the
The one
one-
who probably made.
the abjurist. Oh yeah. Probably somewhere at City Hall.
Alright. Sendings for the day, so I can't. Alright. Browsing your wares.
Guess we'll just have to walk there. So Cariel's the one who made the sword, correct?
No,
Mhm.
he's the one who gave you the sword. He didn't make it.
Old got the sword.
He's
okay.
he is he's an Aurora elite blacksmith. You know that. Who came here
Okay,
from the Invilium after the events of the last campaign, and he did give you the sword of Kite, the
Oh.
spell drinker.
Would we be best?
since I was here. Oh, since I was here, now, oh god, Zivadona touched the sword, yeah, and she like unlocked some
Yes,
stuff.
seems to be. Seems to be.
Would Cariel, if I'm like, can you see what if there's anything new on my weapon, anything that you haven't done to it? I just want to confirm with him.
Have you had another smith look at this?
Not the smith, no.
Let me see. A matter of pride at this point for him. It's like he
I give it to
pulls it across the table.
Yeah, I know.
smooths out
This
the
is your
silk.
baby. I know.
Everything looks about the same. I don't remember some of these markings, but doesn't seem to be harming it. See, he's like gesturing to like the new fragment of a celestial rune that's not quite done yet, because you got the small pieces from the worms.
Yeah, that the rune is a work in progress.
Well, I don't know how to describe it, but it feels more awake.
Okay.
Maybe it's just becoming
I don't know
more.
exactly what that means.
Well, I wouldn't say that the sword is sentient exactly. It doesn't have an identity inside of it or anything, but it has a.
Look, sister, why don't you just tell him that Zivadona awoke it?
Zivadona?
I don't want to tell him that.
Who is this Zivadona?
See, got them all riled up. I didn't want to say anything.
Look, if you're
Sorry,
asking,
my internet's really, really bad right now.
leader of Bardest.
The destroyer
kinda
touched this sword?
She could have touched it. My life was kind of on the line, you know.
I would be very careful about letting someone like that handle something as delicate and powerful as this.
I was kind of reluctant to.
I don't know what one of her kind is doing with something as pure as this blade, but
I know. That's why I wanted to come back and show it to you to make sure it wasn't corrupted
you did the
or
right
anything
thing.
like that.
You did the right thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Why don't you
can't.
do this with me for a bit? When you're ready to go, I'll hand it back. But let me look at it for a bit.
Okay.
Look it over.
I
It's like as you're leaving, like, as you're like leaving, he's like, "What's wrong? Tell me."
Oh my goodness.
love that.
All right.
How did she touch you?
What did she do to you? It's okay. It's okay.
All right, while he is doing that, let's go
Yeah.
visit Avosi or Avery next.
Shouldn't we check in with the Aura Guardians to make sure there's no like impending attack that they're prepping for? You know, we're kind of a part of the Aura Guardians.
Yes, but we have been assigned a very special mission, and we're not here to pick up a side mission during our other mission.
I feel like I'm shirking my duties.
No, we are on our duty. It is just a very long,
Very long
duty.
Duty.
It doesn't hurt to check
Duty.
in, though. You know. Are you 5?
Yes.
All right. Oh,
So where are we going?
I would say
Avery or
to Avery.
Okay.
to Avery.
Asking around, you find that he is still at Atelier Farius, which is where Maya is, but you what is with this line here? I meant to refresh mine.
Oh, the one like down on the bottom right.
No, there was something else. I think Roll20 had a little fragment from when somebody was measuring. There we go. So good.
Okay.
All good. Okay.
Okay.
As you guys arrive at Telefarius, you find that the building is kind of there's a second door you haven't seen that wasn't there before, and it's been kind of split down the middle into one half is Atelier Maya and the other half is Atelier Avery.
Oh.
As kind of like they've shared the space a bit.
Okay.
Aww. They're fighting. I know it.
I think if they were fighting, sister, he wouldn't have his own half.
That's true.
I
You're
think
right.
it would just be hers, and he would not be around. Let's go say hi.
Yeah, that's true.
As you step in through the doors for his side, you see there's a few people inside who are kind of shopping around. There's one person at the front desk, as you see Avery, who is still like a young boy, with like the goggles on his head and a mess of like light brown hair, who seems to be a little bit preoccupied with dealing with a few customers. He's not really noticing you guys as you walk in, as it seems to be in the middle of a busy day. But there's a number of new things on the walls. A couple of like cloaks hanging up on hooks, rows of potions, a few display cases with little like knickknacks and items, some things you recognize. There's a couple of oils and dusts, various low-level magical items.
Yeah.
It looks like a respectable little magical shop.
Like what if that
He's
were
been
the
busy.
place? He
You
has
also
been
see
busy.
there is like a front counter with like a glass, like the glass counter. You
Mhm.
see a number of whetstones, the dragon whetstones display, with
Thorns. Oh, they
you know,
look so beautiful. in
different
the game.
elemental marks on them. Let's see. I have a handout for Avery shops.
He really has
Ooh.
an eye for whetstones.
Could be wrong.
He's my whetstone supplier.
Yes. I haven't updated it in a bit, I won't lie. But okay. Yeah. So you guys wait until the person in front leaves and he's like, have a great day, thanks for coming, come again. God, I'm so tired of making bags of holding.
But bags of holding are so popular.
Yeah, I guess they are, but it's it's just not very challenging. Mira? Oh, hey!
Hello.
I thought, for a minute there, I thought that was in my head, because you do that sometimes.
Oh,
Sorry.
right.
Medea, Paisane.
Does that a
Hi.
lot of the time.
So you guys are here already.
Your
Wow,
shop
that was
looks
quick.
great.
Oh, magic,
Thanks.
you know.
Right. Yeah, I don't know why I'm ever surprised. People here are like gods sometimes. They just kind of disappear and then reappear and
Mhm.
you know.
Mhm.
So what can I do for you?
Uh, so how has progress been? But yes, but catch up first, sister. Jeez.
Things have been good. I've been taking the teachings from all the different instructors I've had. I've had Master Thelonious, and then Toloco, he was and then now there's Maya, who's but it's fine. I'm on my own now. I'm running my own shop. It's great. It's incredibly stressful, but it's great.
I mean, it seems like you have a decent display now.
Yep, gotta keep up rent the land because Maya makes me rent out half of her shop
These properties are kind of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a quota to meet. It's a whole thing. I can't really just make whatever I want anymore. People don't buy the fun things that I make anymore. They just buy the, like the cloaks of protection on the wall, or the bags of holding, or sending stones, or. Well, I mean, I used to make things that back then it wasn't on purpose, obviously.
Right.
The bag of dicks instead of the bag of tricks. I was embarrassed.
Paria actually made very good use of the bag of dicks.
I don't believe you, but the bag of folding was kind of cool, but it was just stupid. And then Toloko told me that he suggested you put the portable hole in. It makes a bag of holding, and I was like, why did I think of that? Anyways, but then I made the Aurora Echo stones, which are really popular, but I can't make them that often because they're really expensive to make. So I kind of like those are like select clients only for Lord Dior. Dragon whetstones are selling like hotcakes. I can't keep up.
Yeah, I know they would.
It's great.
Spiraling. I say that.
So, have you how has the progress been on the things I asked about last time we were here?
Chris, you're gonna have to actually be like to the DM. What did you ask for? I don't remember.
I asked for a way for the dragon whetstones to work for arrows.
Okay, yes. The DM does need reminders after it's been 6 months.
Okay.
To a year.
She had asked for that, and then while we were on the boat, she was asking about some kind of like harpoon arrow.
That I remember. He will produce 10 arrows that have like a latch with like a black cord on it. It's like, this is a lightweight fiber cord. Something I've gotten from the travelers here. I don't know how they made this. It's incredibly lightweight. Yeah, it's got the what's the word they used? Tensile strength of like steel.
Oh.
It's a whole thing.
But
I don't
it
know.
is so.
Yeah, I don't really know either. But it's really lightweight, and it should work for arrow purposes. You basically just want to unreel some of it and tie it to either your bow or an anchoring point, and then you can fire the arrow as normal. Got about 100 feet per arrow.
How much?
Oh my.
Oh, right. I have to charge you now.
The payment part.
I want to help you pay your rent.
No. Yeah, no. Sometimes I get into it and I forget that, friends are also customers. Right. I have to pay for food. That's a thing. Okay.
The property taxes aren't that bad here.
No, but Maya's a slave driver. Anyways, she doesn't feed me.
I mean.
So.
Okay. Fair.
I'll say for 10 grappling arrows or 10 harpoon arrows, it'll run you like 100 gold. They're not that expensive.
Okay. Take it from the fund. Whoever's keeping track of that. Thank you.
Sure. As far as using whetstones on arrows, I mean, you can. It's one of those things where you can use them. It's just it's one per arrow. Then it's not very cost efficient, unfortunately. I can't really make a whetstone that doesn't. I guess you could like line up a bunch of arrows in a row and strike them across in one fluid motion. Because once you strike the whetstone, it activates the magic and then burns up the whetstone.
Yeah.
So how many arrows do you think it could spread magic to at once?
I would estimate up to like a dozen, maybe.
Oh, that is a good bit.
Yeah, not bad.
Oh, that is very good.
If you can like bundle them together and strike them as one, that'd work pretty well. But it's not going to be it's not going to be like you can't do this well in advance because the magic is fleeting and only lasts like an hour.
Right. But still, if we're going into something, is it a minute or an hour? I don't remember. A minute? Okay. I know it's an action to do it.
How much were those again? I'm sorry.
Let me pull up Avery Shop. Dragon Whetstones are 100 gold each.
Zane will want one. Hi, Zane. You want one? These are really good.
No, I'm good. It has to be a bladed weapon. He uses hammers.
Just be sharp in some fashion, because whetstone.
Right.
An arrow will allow. Right. A hammer, you can't whetstone a hammer.
Probably slashing or piercing weapons.
Yeah, precisely slashing and piercing weapons.
I have a thing in my inventory that says Demon's Whetstone.
That was an experimental one that he made, and you have that. It is. Thank you. I do have that here as well.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't had the chance to use the demon one yet. I really should do that.
So is it a minute? Just to confirm?
Yes. I'm gonna add this to everyone's handout. I have this as my personal thing. There's a handout called Avery Shop. It shows the Demon Whetstone price is because of the material requirement, and it is not something that he can make. He does not have any on display. That is a order only.
I don't remember what that does.
It says right under it. One action for 1 minute, crit range +3. For like a whole combat, you get an extended crit range.
I haven't used it yet because I want it to be something that's like really hard to hit.
All right.
So.
Okay. Do you have? If you don't have it now, you can get it at a different time. Do you have any mechanics on the grappling arrows?
I can make it, but essentially it would be it launches into the creature or target, and then it would be a contested grapple check. Essentially.
Okay. I'll add 10 to my inventory.
So he has
Sorry, what was that, Becky? You're breaking up a bit.
So yeah, my Discord is ass right now. Dragon Whetstones, how many does he have out for display?
He has 6 of each element available. There's rows of these elemental Dragon Whetstones, which is all the fire, cold, thunder, lightning, radiant.
I guess the easier question is there any element he does not have? Is the
force.
Easier.
He does not have force or psychic.
That makes
sense.
sense.
Esoteric elements that you can't really add to something like that.
What do we currently have?
I believe ice, fire.
For what, whetstones?
Yeah.
Lightning.
I have
maybe radiant.
I have one of. Yeah, I have one. It literally says I have almost all of them.
One cold, that's why I'm asking.
And one radiant necrotic.
Okay.
One
fire,
acid,
cold,
one thunder, one fire.
Lightning, acid, radiant, necrotic.
Right. And they are how much? Let me open back up his shop. Not bad. It does a dozen, and it's a D6.
Extra D6 to hit for a minute. Takes an action to apply.
Where's the Avery?
Avery shop is in items/miscellaneous.
You can also use the top to search.
Yeah, you can type.
You type Avery.
I don't think we have the. We don't have a search bar.
Yeah. Search bar?
No. Player side doesn't.
That's
for
weird.
Whatever reason.
No ridiculous reason, I guess.
Yeah. I mean,
they're need to search.
They're 100 GP each, which is pretty. It's very affordable.
I want one Dragon Whetstone, please. I just want one.
Yeah.
I don't want to buy out your entire stock.
Yeah, that's fine. What
other people need it.
What flavor do you want? What element?
What element? I'm gonna say fire.
That's a popular one. Reach down.
I like fire.
Okay, I'll get you the fire dragon whetstone.
All right. This is like almost like arrow shopping.
Almost.
Almost. I'm definitely gonna buy some now that I know they can be used for arrows. Right. So,
Keep
um,
in mind the difference being is with normal weapons it's for up to a minute. For arrows it's up to a minute, but once they're fired, that they're fired.
yes,
And it's gone.
correct.
Unless you're going around the battlefield picking up the exact same arrow you
No,
already fired
it's
and refiring it.
basically 12 attacks.
Yeah, you basically you spend an action, you get the next 12 attacks have an extra d6.
Yeah, which is still great.
Yeah, no, certainly good.
Let's see. Let's buy.
I'm gonna look for what I messaged you in his
Yes.
shop. I don't know if he'll have something like this.
Give me.
He does.
Are you bringing it up to him or just looking?
I'll probably just look around first, and then if
Okay.
I don't see what I'm looking for, I'll.
Give me I'll take perception or investigation.
2, 4, 6.
Perception or investigation? Definitely perception.
All right.
My perception's so much better.
I'm gonna spend
Oh, right.
1,000 gold
Okay.
on 2 electric, 2 acid, 2 cold, 2 thunder.
Mark it down. You got it.
I saw Megan give me the thumbs up. Thanks.
Money.
Oh wait, sorry. That's 800. I need 2 more.
So, Becky, Medea, as you're going through the shop, you're looking for anything of that particular type you were messaging me about, and at one point you see, there's like what looks like the door to like a back room, and sitting right in front of it, like, it looks like a statue of like a sleeping cat, like made of marble. Like it's curled up, and it's just like resting, almost like a doorstop.
Oh, that's so cute. I'm gonna get it.
Okay.
I don't care how much it is.
Give me
I mean,
a
I do,
strength
but.
check.
Alrighty. My strength is. Let's go, 19.
19. You reach down to pick this up, and you.
Oh, that's a save. I'm sorry, that's a save.
Even still, you reach down and pick it up and go.
Okay.
And the little cat figure does not move.
Avery.
Yeah. What's up?
Why doesn't it move?
Why doesn't what
like
move?
this little cat that is on the. I guess it was on the mantle, right? Is it?
No, it's not on the mantle. It's on the floor in front of
Okay.
this door. It's like it looks like a door
In front of the door.
in front
Okay.
of the door. You see, he goes.
Is this just part of your decor, or I'm
No,
sorry?
no. It's remember how I mentioned those fun things?
Yeah.
I was experimenting. Oh God.
Is that an immovable cat?
Yeah. That's what you'd call it, I guess.
Cool.
I was trying to make an immovable rod, and yeah.
Came out as a cat. That's cute though. That's better than the rod.
Yeah. See, thing is, I sort of forgot the command word for it,
Oh.
and I haven't been able to get into that room the normal way for like 2 weeks. I've had to climb through the window. If you can figure out the word, you can just have it. I'd like it out of here, really.
Meow.
A
Her.
customer comes in and watches the two twins go meow, purr, at this like cat in the corner.
Yeah, we're gonna be
They just
stupid.
immediately turn around and leave.
This rod is perfect? No. Perfection.
With the puns, he wouldn't make anything punny.
Oh, yes he would.
Yeah, he would.
Uh,
Sleep? Treat?
What if I just
Milk?
pet it? Is it just a command, not a command word?
Not a
No.
gesture?
Where do you pet the cat?
On the head.
Pet them. On
Head
the
pets.
head, the cat uncoils and stands up.
Oh.
And it just immediately walks over and jumps up onto a table. And then just lays back down.
You did it.
And you see the tail flipping back and forth.
Oh.
That would be why I forgot the word. It's an action, right? I was trying to make it a button, but it's on the head.
Oh.
Right. Because like with a movable
Yay.
rod, you click a button and it does the thing. Right.
Now you can get into your room.
Yeah, oh my
Without having
gosh.
to climb in the window.
That's great. Yeah, take it out. Get rid of it. I don't want it.
Okay.
I will add to handouts
Uh-huh.
the immovable cat.
All right. Let's do
It's
it.
in there now.
The immovable cat. Where's that under?
Yeah, I'm looking.
We have some. What tab is it under? That might help.
It's not under a tab at the moment. It's just I'll.
It's the very top. Okay. The
Yeah, I
immovable
saw
cat.
Yeah, I saw this one. Yes.
Yep.
Oh
It
my
is
god.
immovable rod, But cat.
All right. Oh, it has stats while animated.
I will say you can also cast Identify to learn the command words.
Ah.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Oh, cool.
I love it.
So,
It's my cat.
while it's animated, it weighs 1 pound. While it's immobile, it takes a DC 30 strength check to move.
Yeah, I see that. You had no hope.
That's why Avery was like, I wish I remembered the word, because there's no chance in hell I'm moving it. With a natural 20, it's not possible.
If we need to barricade a door, right there.
There's
baby.
also, once you learn it, you can use one of the words to cause it to leap at a target. The target needs to make a strength save, I believe, or it gets knocked prone, falls down, and then the cat falls asleep on its chest.
Oh my god.
Great.
Then they're
I
like
love it.
locked under it unless they move it with a DC 30.
Fantastic.
I love it.
Oh, that's what I was
New
looking for.
New pet
New pet.
acquired.
Yes. It's adorable, but
I love
Put
it.
it under party items.
so it's animated, like it's acting
Yeah.
like a cat right now.
It's not licking itself. There's like the mouth doesn't seem to like move really. It's just like a carving, but it does seem to like it's just sitting there like just laying and the tail's just swishing back and forth. As soon as you hear like a of like marble
Okay,
across wood.
You're messing up the table. Let's go. If I can pick it up,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Now you
put it
can.
in my
Pick it up.
back.
It weighs like a pound as you pick it up.
Okay.
It
I'm
does
gonna put it in my
that long
backpack.
cat thing where you pick it up by the middle and it just the back moves but the feet stay the way they were.
They're just like dangling and shit.
Any other mistakes? Your mistakes are always so
They're
fascinating.
so cute.
None that are that good at least. No, none.
All right.
That.
Well,
Put it in my backpack. Are you sure you don't want anything for the kitty?
You know, hold on.
No?
1 sec.
Sure.
Yeah, Chris, did you hear that?
Boo?
ring at the
Why
door-
boo
at the
fantasy?
doorbell.
Yeah, I did. I did hear the door.
Okay. Is there still somebody out there?
I doubt it.
Peeky. Might be a box or something. Amazon
I mean, not that I
packages.
can see.
Okay. Make sure it's no crazy people. All of the millennial in me just says hide when you hear like
Someone
You
at
know,
the door
someone at the door.
unexpectedly.
Like, get down, turn the lights off. We're not home.
Doesn't know that we live here.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't
Okay.
know.
All
Me
right.
neither.
Probably someone trying to sell something.
Probably. Yay.
All right.
I got it. I got what I wanted. I'm good. I'm happy.
Alrighty.
Is there anything else I can help you guys with while you're here?
Oh, yes, these are
Hmm.
the sending stones.
Oh,
Remember?
do you
Does he
have
have any of
any
those?
sending
Oh yeah.
stones?
Oh gosh. Oh, those are
Those are the ones
very
that
popular.
he's very bored with making.
So easy to make, and it's so
I'm sorry.
boring. It's just a rock and some lines. For a pair, it'll be like 200 gold.
Okay, done.
Okay.
Thank you.
Put in 300 gold. Just act like we didn't count it right.
He's going to count it right here.
I know.
It's fine.
Want to help him in his endeavors, okay?
Well, then why don't we give him something fun to make?
I don't know what else for him to make. I'm not, creative with that. He's the creator of the fun things.
Well, just know, Avery, that if you make any kind of special arrow, I will
know.
buy it from you.
I know.
She'll-
I know.
she'll
Trust
buy
me.
all of
I'm
your stock
aware.
of anything.
I'm already
arrow.
thinking on it. I'll do what I can.
I'm just...
Now that the war is over, which is like, holy crap, that was awesome. I'm not going to be requisitioned for as many sudden things, That's going to be great. As long as there's not any other war about to start up or anything. Please don't. Don't tell me there is.
There is no war in Basset Holy Land.
Okay, good. Great. I can actually
It's-
relax for a bit. Then.
Armeo Supply is good fantasy.
Okay.
Well, it was good seeing you.
Good
I
seeing you all.
I
too.
can't wait to see other stuff that you make and all the different inventions.
Yes.
Like
Me
this kitty.
Yeah,
You know-
get that one as far from me as possible. I'm so sick of
Okay.
it. Okay, great.
You know, Avery, I've been thinking. Once,
oh no, this is dangerous. Not arrows.
once I finish this mission and retire,
Yeah.
I'm thinking about opening up my own shop of sorts.
Oh, I don't recommend it.
And we have
Good
a
at it.
seed that makes think Archmage Tower, but Druid.
Okay.
We're thinking about putting it right beside Toloko's.
Okay.
I know he would hate that.
Just
Oh,
don't
he
tell
burned
him.
it down.
Yeah, just don't tell him.
Immediately.
Um,
Yeah, I mean, if you can get away with it, go for it. If not, I'm warning you.
if not,
Lightning bolt it like, immediately.
if not there, then maybe outside of town. And
Got plenty of trees? Sure, yeah.
I was thinking maybe we could run a shop together in the future.
Oh.
I mean, that would take pressure off of Avos, or Avery, excuse me.
Oh.
Avery, a little bit.
I hadn't
Corners.
considered that.
It is a long ways off, and since the building would be free, only property tax? I am not sure.
Yeah, I don't really know how planting
School
a house
taxes.
works.
No, it's not
Or the
normal.
property tax situation goes.
But
Or adults. Or adults. Mhm.
take some many years off and just go back to fletching and arrows and what I love.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm sure there'd be a market for all of it, and I mean,
Just
I'm
think,
honored.
just think. I get like too close to his face. Just think
God.
about the things we could make, the arrows we could create together.
She goes with her manicness.
I need him.
I need
do
to
an
pull her away.
insight check real quick.
I'm gonna try to pull her away. Personal space when you're talking about arrows.
Hey, yeah, we'll definitely do that. He's like reaching for the panic button, the panic rune.
The help button under the desk.
But anyways, it's just something I've been considering. It is a ways off. We have
Oh No, I'll think about it. I mean, I don't even have a permanent shop location yet. I've been piggybacking off of everybody else's stuff for so long. You know, I was running Master Thelonious' shop in, Calcifel, and then, I had a floor of Toloko's tower, which was really cool, but wasn't mine. And now I'm this with Maya.
You don't sound like you get along with her very much.
I don't like to say anything mean about anyone, really.
But
She's just not that easy to get along with.
Mm.
I don't know. She's just really focused and diligent and massive pain in my ass.
Oh, there's the negative one.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's okay. There's people like that.
I mean, I've never thought about living in a tree, but if it's a cool tree, that sounds great.
Cool trees.
all right. Well,
I'll think about
anyways, just something I've been thinking of.
Yeah.
But
Of course.
You have possibilities, Avery. You have a long road ahead of you, and it's going to be great.
Long road. The longest of roads.
Of good
Never-ending
possibility.
Yeah.
Opportunity. Think of it like that.
Allison Yard stare, poor kid.
I have to
His
go.
whole life is flashing before his eyes.
I have to go prepare the new cloaks of protection and bags of holding and sending stones, and it's fine. No, you're right. I've got so much to look forward to.
You do.
As long as there's no more wars. Well,
He just looks at us for confirmation.
yeah, it's like a moment of 10 seconds of silence.
It's kind of like.
I'm not saying we won't start a war, but I'm not saying we're
Please
gonna
no
end
more.
one either. Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
Be safe. You're my best customers.
And we'll try to stay that way.
All
Be
right.
back later.
Take care.
Bye.
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 Poor Avery.
I
Okay.
can finally use the bathroom. He goes to the room that was blocked by the cat.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Poor guy.
All right,
Uh,
guys,
Glad you
exit
can get that now.
his shop. Where would you guys like to head next?
to try and
we
find.
need chitin ore.
Yeah, we need chitin ore. So
Where are we gonna get that at?
market, I guess. Just the general market, or back to the forge.
I wouldn't. I mean, we might know. I don't know.
I feel like we would know.
If you would know. Probably the forge would be the closest. You would also know that they do have their own chitin ore mine. It's not typically something that's just for general sale. Chitin ore has a very it's very broadly used, as it is a universal spell component and such. It's also something that was used a lot, very heavily, early into to Renati joining the Holy Land, rejoining the world. It was used as a sort of trade resource to entice people for deals and such, because they had a hefty amount of it in good quality. So there's not a place where you can just wholesale buy a ton of chitin ore, unfortunately.
Okay.
The forge would be the best bet you got.
Okay.
Where
Well,
you
it's
go
not-
to Dior and ask for a favor.
You can always go to Dior and ask for a
Let's
favor
go to
and see
Sid.
what happens.
We need to talk to. Yeah, we need to go to Dior anyway. Well, not Dior necessarily, but we need to go.
I'd like an update on what's going on with everything for them.
Right. Oh,
on
and we
their
can.
side of everything.
Yes, and we can also see how.
Oh, did we buy the broom?
We need the broom. We need the
we
broom.
need the broom. Avery, we forgot something.
Sorry, Mom. I'm in the bathroom.
Avery, you don't have a broom of flying in here, do you?
A broom of
Do a check to see.
a plunger of flying in there. Do you?
/roll 30. You want higher.
Mm.
He does not.
No, it's not really something that comes up.
All
Okay.
right, shut.
Do you want? Okay.
If we
Were
can't,
you?
well, if we
Were you
can't,
watching him
no,
dig
that's like
the
me in the front door.
Front door.
Oh, okay.
No, God, no, he's no.
That would have been so
If the market does not have one, then we will ask them to make one.
Let's go out somewhere.
All right.
No.
So
Before we go any further with this, though,
Yeah.
AJ, you did message me something you would have done during the day that you thought of.
Yes.
Okay, you
Yeah,
went back to the atelier.
Mhm.
One sec, because this could make a difference of things.
okay.
Having thought of this, you went back to the atelier, and we're now about like mid-afternoon. Like you've been like walking around the place a while, and you had the epiphany of, oh shit, forgot to ask.
Yeah.
Walking back in through, like cracking the front door back open, little tinkling, and then hear, "Get up, boy." Is it you again?
Yeah.
One moment. I'm never going to get used to having such small customers.
Yes, I'm sorry.
So, everything okay? Did the belt fall off?
Oh, the belt's fine. I was just curious if you had. There was another item I was looking for.
AJ,
Oh,
you sound very muffled.
how's this?
Much better.
Okay. And the mic's a little too close to my mouth, I think.
Yeah, I think so, probably.
But yeah, no, I just remembered there was another item I was looking for that I was wondering if you might have something similar to.
Okay. Again, I can't guarantee anything will be in your size, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, funny enough, this one being bigger would actually be good.
Okay.
A broom of flying. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
Broom of flying.
The broom of flying.
What I said, yes. Broom of flying. I don't understand those words together. Why would you want a flying house cleaning product?
It's, well, you see, it's just the
Is this for like
typical-
getting in the hard to reach places? We don't really have that.
No, it's just the magic item that lets you fly on it.
Oh, why is it a broom?
Why not a carpet?
I
Why
have
would you
no
ride on
idea.
a broom?
I have no idea why they designed it like that.
Well, that's bizarre.
Really
well,
hard on
we
your
have
butt.
we absolutely have something like that. Again, so you said bigger's better?
I think in this particular instance, yes.
Well, we do actually have something along those lines. So, this is a bit more of a leisure product for people of Zenith, but hopefully it will be of use to you. She'll reach in and pull out. So to her, it's like the size of like a pendant. To you, it'd be like a shield size almost.
Right.
It looks like a bronze or brass medallion in the shape of a saddle with wings, like a winged saddle.
Ooh.
That's interesting.
It's it's a sky saddle.
Oh.
So she'll gesture for you to like step back a bit,
Yeah.
and she'll turn to like the open room, and she will like flick it like a coin almost, and it flings up in the air, and then it stops, and you see clouds begin to form out around it, and a floating cloud.
Ooh.
sitting in the air.
Oh, it's so cool.
Fly Nimbus.
Now this is the adult sky saddle for adult cloud giants. We do have a child's variant that might be more suited to your size. And she'll pull out a smaller charm, which she flicks, and it creates a much smaller cloud. Effectively, the child's sky saddle is medium-sized, functions for two people of your size, and is a broom of flying, effectively. The adult sky saddle is a huge-sized cloud, could fit up to like 9 people, and is a carpet of flying. A flying carpet.
Both.
Get
both.
Get the
Get
party
both.
one. The
Get
party. Oh. Well,
How much are individually?
Sorry, what was that, AJ?
How much are each individually?
Well, again, we trade in chitin stone.
Yeah.
The adult one, again, this is a leisure product, so it's not as much of a, it's not really a commodity. It'll run a bit high.
Okay.
The adult one is 10,000 gold worth of chitin ore. That's the carpet, flying carpet.
Price
The
range.
individual one, the children's sky saddle, is 5,000, half price.
Okay. Alright,
A little
well,
bit more doable.
we don't have that armors right now, but I'm gonna contact some friends who might be able to get us that money.
Well, if you can
Or-
get the currency or you have trade again, I'm willing to consider that.
I don't have any more items on me for trade, unfortunately.
I see. Well, if you get the funds, please let me know. I'll be willing to spare a cloud or two, for sure.
Will do. She will step aside, put her stone to Pisces, and ring him up.
So around this time, you guys are leaving Avery's shop. Like, we need to get a Burma flying. Thank you. What's up? We just got back from the shop, and Medea bought a cat thing. I don't know. It's weird.
I'm on board with that. Anyways. So did you guys find a Burma flying yet?
No, actually, we gotta head over to the market to see if they got something over there.
don't
Avery
bother.
didn't have one.
Don't bother. We found something way better.
Okay.
However, thing is, they don't deal in gold up here. They deal in chitin ore. As
Huh.
so, here's the thing. If you guys want one that can fit 2 people, it'll be 5,000.
AJ, sorry, you're breaking up again.
Hold on. Is that better?
Yes.
If you want one that can fit 9 people, it is a fucking awesome cloud. That's gonna be 10,000 or gold worth.
We didn't bring that much money, I don't think, for both. But, okay.
I mean, Dior might be willing to spare a little. I'm just saying.
I just want to confirm, you want me to go to the leader of this nation and ask for money?
Damn it.
I mean,
Why
we could
can't-
stop a war.
I believe we can just send you money.
Okay, we'll
We don't-
see what we can do.
Jocko wouldn't know where this place is. Even if he has teleport. Damn it. Ooh, he could try on us.
There's a lot of things I'm sure that guy could do. I'll see what the twins think.
Yeah, talk it over to them, see what we can do, maybe.
Okay, alright.
Tomorrow
Hey,
morning
Rela-
they can open the portal and we can throw some money through.
I did relay to you guys that, so Q says they found somebody up there with, like, I don't know, like, clouds that they can ride on, riding clouds.
that
Cloud of
sounds
flying.
way
That
more
sounds
comfortable.
better than a
Don't
Yeah.
hurt my
The chafing.
crotch.
Well,
yes.
we're gonna need like a lot of chitin ore.
All right. Well, let's go talk to Dior first. See if we can attain any.
I mean, we did stop
I'm
a
dead for
war.
We did stop a war. I think that deserves a reward.
Even though I didn't really do it either. But,
Are you
Guys.
sure you two are related?
Heading over to City Hall, you find, as you remember, You're well known by the guards at this point. You guys have come and gone. You're esteemed guests of the Lord. You wait for them to let you to come in, and you enter into Dior's office. Not too long after, you guys have the Camellia Vanguard permissions of front of the line for a lot of things, thankfully. Dior is a little busy, but he sets some stuff aside as you guys enter. Vanguard. Didn't expect to
Yes.
see you back Holy Land side.
Well, we're teleporting. You know how it is.
Yes, I do. Quite so. What can I do for you?
Well, for part of our mission for Q, we are in need of resources for revival. Either
Someone
a
die? Wait, you think you're like
no.
no.
Sister, don't freak him out.
To revive a celestial beast, we need either a thousand, a very valuable diamond with
lot of diamonds.
resurrection spell? I'm familiar.
correct.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Additionally, we are in the need of chitin ore, if any can be spared.
Don't know how much we actually,
I see.
mine.
Despite if you need it, I can help provide. I cannot give freely, unfortunately.
No,
People
that
need to be
is
paid,
that is
and the
fine.
coffers are running low after everything. I can connect you with a distributor, though, and as long as you have the coin, they can make it happen.
Good. That would work.
We have the coin. Pretty sure
I
we have
will
the coin.
inquire with Filianor regarding diamonds. I believe the Sunflame Cathedral always has a cache of resurrection materials on hand. They may require a donation for such an offer, but I think that will be very possible.
All right.
All right. Fantastic. So how have things been going here?
Yes,
I see Avosi's been busy.
Yes.
Yes. The young Abdrist, he's quite capable.
He's very handy.
After he decided to stay here when you all went to Bardest, he came to me personally and said he wanted to help and somehow find a place here. And so we started to discuss his abilities, and he told me about the Blue Aegis, this order of Abdrists within his home nation that maintain barriers such as this. This was not all just Avosi, but he was the main architect behind its creation. He has a small team of Abdrists now that work under him.
Wait. Avosi as a leader?
He's more capable than you'd think.
It's just
I
his
think he has a lot of promise.
No, it's just his personality type. It is not. But good
I
for
agree.
him.
It took a bit of time and a bit of convincing that he was up to the task, but he has performed well. That being said,
Right.
he is difficult at times, certainly, but we're grateful. As far as things have been difficult, of course. We haven't heard a lot of progress from the other half of the Vanguard on their mission, but they're hard at work trying to secure access to the Void for one day getting my daughter out. We've been helping move troops back from Calcifel, mostly. That's been the brunt of our focus since the war has been called off from Bardest. The Holy Land is pulling out entirely. We're going to leave it to Dane and Calcifel to handle their own problems at this point. We only got involved because Zivadona got involved. Now that she's done, we're done. We can only hope that the Dane and Calcifelians will, let us go.
Right.
Hmm.
I feel that President Dane may hold a grudge that we've been involved, and King Tark may not want to let us withdraw our troops very easily. It's been a bit of a tense situation, but we're preparing for whatever may come next, as we know there is going to eventually be some action against Gardas.
Yes.
How have things been on your front? Anything
Good.
new to report that I should be aware of?
Oh, right. We may have recruited giants to help us in Gardes.
Possibly. Yes.
Takes a second, be like it's like you can almost see him going processing. Understood. Paper. Understood.
Most likely they would come in the form of frost giants. We may have to visit them for this
I'm
to
going to
happen.
have to start expecting you to write reports. I know that kind of thing is.
Uh,
Yeah,
Well, no, I
I
don't like
understand.
it.
Trust me, I understand. But
Um,
I'm going to need details.
okay.
Next time you see me, if you could please get something in writing about all of this. I need to know our full list of assets.
Right. We have.
Giants.
We won't be able to leave till tomorrow. I can write something up for you, quickly.
No,
Thank
you. I just say thank you to my
I
sister.
appreciate that.
Thank you.
I am used to it. I used to be in a war of my own, and
Mm-hmm. All the reports.
I appreciate it.
Of
It's going
course.
to be great help. By any chance, did the rest come with you?
no,
noticed
the
you and
rest
Peria-
stayed on the island.
How is seeing
It's it would be in the report. I will explain.
Of course.
Report.
Understood.
The
Well,
the short of it is part of the Holy Land didn't fall. It was floating around in the sky still. That's where they are. I'll explain later.
be detailed,
Yes.
please. Thorough. Very thorough.
Seeing as we were talking about Peria and not being here, how is Peria's dad doing?
Yes, that was.
I was hoping to touch base with Peria about father's situation. He has been established at the Sunflame Cathedral for a few months now with his own clinic.
Do you think there is any hope of him removing the merc?
Or being saved?
Well, he has made remarkable progress with the aid of Orlanasi and Bishop Leviathan's tutoring. I think it's too soon for me to say without conclusive testing. We don't have too many here afflicted with Merc to test on, as we would.
My sister is, if we could get his time to try and get rid of it.
Calm down.
Of course.
I'm kind of resistant to it.
For how long?
I don't know. I'm not dead yet.
I'm sure they'd be willing to help you over at the cathedral.
Hmm.
I'll send word ahead.
Thank you.
I will expect that report before you leave.
Yes, I will. If you are not available, who should I give it to?
Leave it with one of the guards at front. Tell them to hand it to me personally.
A name of somebody you explicitly
Yeah, he gives
trust?
you a name.
Okay,
He gives
yeah.
you a name.
I'm not expecting
Dave.
you to give me one,
No,
just...
I'm not giving.
It's
I'm
a
not doing
Dave
it.
or a
Not
Tim.
doing
Yep,
it.
yep.
It's Timmy.
Alright.
The Renanian.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Alright. I will have that tomorrow.
Yay.
And
Don't have to do the paperwork.
the supplier for where
How
should...
much do you need of what?
Well, if we
How much was it, Pizing?
if we don't get
Just look at Pizing.
if we don't get the diamond,
So,
we need
We have
I'll just let-
Artemis
okay.
fight.
I'll just let you know. You'll need to spend the 1,000 gold for the diamond. You'll have to pay the full cost
right.
of that
Okay.
diamond. Then, if you guys, I don't know if you guys want to go for both or just one, but the adults one is 10,000 gold. The child's one is 5,000 gold.
I think we just go for the adult one, personally.
Okay, then that would be 11,000 total between that and the diamond.
We don't have enough for both with us.
How much did we find out the Bartoon Spite?
3,000. 3,000 gold value.
So,
So 2 Bartoon Spite would be a children's.
if Perry
We
is
didn't
willing
have
to
any
go
more
first,
of those, right?
Yeah, I was going to.
Yeah, because we each
Okay.
had one. Because we each were bound in one.
Eisner does too.
okay.
Oh,
I
true.
guess 2 would have related that, by the way, if, that did come up.
10,000. If we got
So-
or 9,000 worth, then
So,
Rising plus Peria's Bartoon Spite equals.
Yeah, if you just
That's
need to, you just
two.
need to get a raw amount of like 9,000.
okay.
So if you're each willing to give up your Bartoon Spites, we would really need, like, what? 2,000?
It'll be 1, 2, 3. We have 4 remaining. That's 4 times 3 is
12.
12,000 gold.
Oh,
worth.
it's actually enough
You
for
can already you get the big one for free,
yeah.
and then you have 2,000 left over. You need to get 3,000 gold worth of kite in order to also get the children's side.
Just throwing it out there. Mira's not willing to get rid of hers. She wants to make sure we keep one.
Okay.
Yeah, we should keep like 2.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. So
It
let's
is
do
a-
we have-
Extremely unique item.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm. Yeah,
So that's 6,000 if we trade 2 then.
Yes.
So for the adult we need 4,000.
4,000 gold worth if you just want to get the adult
Yeah.
sky saddle.
Yeah, that's what
And
I,
then-
I think is. I would think just, and we could pass the rock around and talk.
Yeah,
Um,
and then the 1,000 for the diamond.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fine.
Okay.
So,
all right.
so essentially, we find the dealer, spend 9,000
I'm not gonna
gold.
roleplay it out.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry, 4,000 gold. When we get back, we'll buy the clouds. Essentially,
Yes. We don't need to. We don't need to. roleplay
No,
out
we
the
don't need
dealer
to-
and stuff.
no.
As far as going to, you get the diamond from the cathedral, 1,000 gold. It is noted that this is not a shop.
Yep.
Right.
They need to keep a number of these just for their own records. They
Yeah.
have to basically. In fact, they're gonna have to upcharge a little bit. It's gonna be about 1,500 for a 1,000 gold diamond because they're gonna have to actually replace it, which means going
fine.
through different sellers, different trades. It's going to be a bit more that you need to upcharge to buy
Okay.
from the church.
Yep.
I
So,
got it.
That's
Okay.
fine. We need it.
yes.
We do need it, yes.
Um,
And then
What
what
do you
Chris
need?
said, yeah, what does Paisley need? Also with my sister saying about the merc and trying to get rid of it at the cathedral.
Yes.
yeah, that needs to be roleplayed.
Yes, it does. It
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
But keeping in mind time,
Yeah,
we should
Yes.
probably wrap here.
yeah, that sounds
and
good.
pick up next time with and maybe I'll make a little map for it too, since you haven't seen Ein in a while, and we'll
Yeah.
have a whole
Mm.
thing with that. So we'll pick up
Okay.
next time, next week, I believe,
Yeah.
with getting our first test at potentially removing the merc in a while,
Yeah.
Hey,
and then
Sounds
wrapping
good.
up the cloud giant stuff probably.
Yeah.
All right.
all right. Sounds good.
All
All
right.
right. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you guys
Yay.
for joining. It was very
Yeah.
fun.
Bye.
Have a
Good
good
night,
night.
everybody.
Bye.
Have a good night.
You too.
See you later.
See ya.
Bye.
Alright, and we're gonna go ahead and send the raid over to Swa. So, thanks everybody for coming out. She is playing some Valorant. We're gonna go ahead and send everyone over there, and probably see you tomorrow for a short Baldur's Gate stream. So take care, everybody, and till next time, bye.
What the fuck?
Oh, yeah, I'm kind of deaf.
Oh my god, thank Tina! Welcome! I need to try. I'm so sorry.
I'm not big down.
This game is just so brain.